What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well today and that you had a amazing Christmas. We're back at it, making videos again after a little vacation where I got to go away, do some rock climbing, all that fun stuff, back in the habit. I received a message on Instagram recently, and it was this gentleman asking me to review some of these different locations in Egypt that he found. So today we're going to take a look at a few of the different options that he found and just kind of give my thoughts and what I kind of think about each of these individual places. So let's just jump into it, shall we? All right, so this is the first one. It's called Beauty Center First. So we'll just kind of look at a couple of these videos from each channel and then I'll kind of give my thoughts. So here's the first video. Now, as far as this goes right here, I like the fact that they're using a lower density unit, even though this man has naturally quite thick hair. I feel like this is a definite good start to this clinic right here and the work that they do. Let's take a look at this video right here, shall we? So we got this guy, we're gonna shave him down. So it looks like this is gonna be his first application ever. And let's see what they give him for an overall hairstyle. So this right here is significantly thicker than the other unit that the other gentleman was wearing. But in my opinion, this actually looks really good. I would say a little bit lighter would be good, but at the same time, this guy can pull it off. I think it's styled fairly well. In my opinion, maybe it's a little bit high, but he pulls it off to a fairly good degree. Now, here is another video right here from this same exact place. So looks like, well, let's just kind of see, what they give him for a hair system and what the overall look is going to be here. And this is very, very thick for a hair system. Absolutely. This guy has naturally very thick hair. That's okay. But I'm more just kind of curious with what the overall outcome is. So this right here, I just don't think this is a good look at all. Here's my thoughts on this place right here. Yes, you can go here, but I would just be very, very careful about the hairstyle that you get when you're talking with them. You'll probably need to guide them a little bit better. All right, so this is the second. All right, so this right here is the second place that this gentleman sent me. So let's take a look at it here. So let's kind of move into this next video right here, which definitely looks like a transformation. So we can see his natural hair, extremely, extremely thick. Let's see if we get the blend on the side is pretty good, right? Definitely is pretty decent, but I'm just still not a fan of how thick this is. I think that we could definitely reduce the density overall and get something a little bit more realistic. I found another video from this place, so it looks like we're gonna go back through it. It looks like this guy has some kind of like wave or kink to his hair. So it will be interesting to see what he finally gets for his outcome here. All right, so let's kind of move forward through it. So they've trimmed it down a good amount. So he's going with a shorter hairstyle, which I like. Well, I don't know. I can't really see right from this angle. Okay, I get it. Yep. But see, this is one of the things that you need to watch out for when you're looking at videos is when they only take pictures from like this top angle right here, and you can't actually see from down lower. When it's kind of like that, it kind of masks some of the blending problems that it might be facing and doesn't really give a clear picture of what's truly going on. Like if I raise my head like this right here, you can see a lot more of the detail in what's happening versus if I just do this right here. Everything starts to blend in, and especially with this black hair, it's very hard to tell. But one thing I will say, if you look right here, this line right here does not look natural to me, which I think is probably like, I don't know if I can see it. I can't say for sure, but it kind of looks like it's not really fully blended. Like it just kind of cascades down the back here. So I'm not the biggest fan of this guy as a stylist. It's so hard to tell. Like I just don't know, but I don't know if I would trust this guy for getting an install right here. All right, so this is the last of the locations that this guy has recommended, El Casas hair. So let's see how this guy does with his hair systems here. So got an older gentleman. So already this unit is very, very thick. Looks fairly decent, but definitely, in my opinion, it's just too thick. So, you know, that's a you see there's a theme here of putting way too thick of hair systems on gentlemen. So this looks pretty decently blended in the back. Let's see how this looks. I wish we could see what his actual face looked like. I get that he doesn't want to be seen. For somebody that's younger, I think that you can get away with this if you have thick hair. So this is pretty decent. I like the style of haircut that they gave this gentleman. Now let's see what's kind of going on with this guy right here. So it looks like, so this right here, it looks like maybe it's a bit of an older system. Maybe it's also a little less dense, but I do like this because, you know, you can kind of see through. So that gives me some good vibes right there. Let's take a look at two more of the videos that they have on this channel and see what's going on here. Okay, so here we go. Here is this gentleman right here. We've installed the hair system. Let's see what the final result looks like. So we're gonna get it installed. So it looks like they did some coloration, some different coloration here. You know, it's pretty thick, but this is a little bit better. If we can see it from different angles, that would be nice, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of angles that they give us. However, it is somewhat disconnected, so you can kind of get away with that a little bit more, but it definitely is a little bit top heavy. Now let's see with this guy. So he definitely has wavier hair. Let's see how they manage this situation right here. If they're gonna give him a straighter unit or if they're gonna give him a curlier. So it looks like it's gonna be quite straight and they're gonna cut it down. Let's see what the final overall look. Oh man, yeah. So this guy should definitely not be wearing such a heavy, dense unit. We can see that he's got some hair thinning right here going on, and it is just so thick up on top here. You know, I would definitely not recommend getting something that thick. So in summary, every single one of these hair systems is really, really, really thick. So if you're going to be going with these guys, you need to talk with them about you know, the type of hair system that you're going to be getting and how thick it actually is. You might need to order something yourself. You know, it looks like all of them can blend fairly well. I think this guy might be the best at the blending, but you need to be very careful because you really don't want to have a hair system that is super duper dense. It's just not going to look good even if you do have dense hair. I really don't recommend it. So hopefully that was useful. You guys can send me, you know, different barbers, stylists, things like that you're considering. I'll definitely take a look at them, review them, give you the best option. Hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys soon.